Hiya, it's Rachel here. I'm doing a bit of car unwitnessing today. Haven't done it for a while. So there's the wall over there. And here's my car. I'll cross over the road. I'm taking inspiration from Stacey. My message. You can leave, there is support. Call or text Rachel. So I hope it doesn't flap around too much in the breeze and that people can read it. I also do not have a lot of space on my phone, so this video might just sort of like cut out all of a sudden when I run out of space, but oh gosh, what a mess. Anyway, it's nice to see the sun shining today. What to talk about today? Well, before I came out, I listened to about half of the September broadcast. I made some notes, but I forgot to bring them with me. But what stood out at the start, there was an interview of a very elderly gentleman, elderly brother, and basically talked about the need to obey the organisation. You know, as if it's, I think they said that if you obey the organisation, then you are doing Jehovah's will. Okay, so pretty much the organisation equates with Jehovah then in that case. And I can't remember that brother's name, but he's the same one who did the talk about the bread that's dipped in the mud, and then he threw it in the bin. If you remember that one. Terrible talk. He doesn't really have any charisma, that speaker, or any warmth. He's not a very good speaker at all, I don't think, and he comes up with these funny illustrations. But he likened, I was probably not following along that carefully actually, because I was crocheting at the same time, but he talked about Satan's glass workshop. And that he produces faulty glassware that's fit for destruction. And he had sitting next to him a wine glass that was, the cup part of the glass had been tipped upside down, you know, reversed over the stem of the glass. And he's quoted the scripture that talked about vessels of wrath, you know, and vessels fit for destruction. And then he picked up this glass and dropped it on the floor, and it just went smash. I was actually doing my crochet at that point, so I didn't see it, so I had to go back in the video to try and find that thing, if he actually did smash it. And it was just so much like the video he did where he threw the piece of bread that had been dipped in mud. He tossed it in the bin like garbage, and he was comparing that to people who had left Jehovah, meaning Jehovah's organisation. So you know, they were like unredeemable, just fit for the trash, and that's the same sort of thing he did with his wine glass. Another point that the following talk, hang on, was it the following talk? Or was it him? No, I think it was the same brother, and he mentioned Anthony Morris's talk about the dangers of higher secular education. And yeah, he said that it's dangerous because the whole purpose is learning. Oh, how dangerous! Oh my goodness, learning! And that they will influence your mind. Oh, good heavens, no! Oh, we can't have that happening. Oh, crazy. What else was it in there? Yeah, I only got like halfway through the broadcast. I find the videos they put in, the music in them is nauseating. It's, you know, like... I haven't got the words, but I think if I was still in, I think that the videos and the manipulative nature of the music, like sort of trying to get your emotions going, I think that would have driven me out, because I've never been one for that sort of thing. You know, I'm too practical for that. But anyway, oh, I didn't run out of space. That's cool. Okay, this was very brief. I don't even think they're starting. Oh, I don't know if that was a witness car. It's probably about 11:45 or 10 to 12 now, so very soon cars should be coming out. And like I said, I was inspired by Stacey's message when she was unwitnessing on campus, and she was talking to a young sister and basically said that, you know, you can leave and that there is support and help out there. So I think this is an important message to get across to especially the young ones who may feel that they can't leave because they have no support at all, you know. They're completely dependent on their family. So, you know, so I thought, well, you know, they, at least if reading it, my message that says you can leave, at least plants the idea too in people's minds who haven't thought of leaving. They might think, oh, well, why would people want to leave? And visitors might think, oh, why would people want to leave? So it might trigger some further thought or investigation, but